to my channel. This is Cindy Love and Stitch, a channel about cross stitching, and I'm back after a long time because life was full with other stuff, family things, and one really important thing and beautiful thing that our life has been full with the last few months is our wedding. I got married, you guys. Look at my ring, look at my ring. And I mean, it was such a wonderful day. It was last Friday that we had our wedding at the Haar. It's a castle nearby our home where we have been a lot with our kids when they were younger. So to us, it felt like this warm, beautiful place where we could, where we wanted to get married together. And yeah, it was amazing to really speak out and tell each other why you want to be together and what you want to be for each other. And yeah, it was a day filled with love and magic, and yeah, we had so much fun. So what I want to do is share with you a little bit more about this at the end of the video, and I will also share some pictures, of course. So I hope you will like that. If you don't, and if you're just here for the cross stitching, that's also fine, of course, because I just also want to thank you all for sticking around, because I was scared, you know, like, oh my God, they're all going away and unsubscribe because I haven't filmed that long, but you're still here. So thank you so much for, for being here. Welcome to our home in Vleuten in Utrecht in the Netherlands. What I want to do today, what we are going to do today, is dive into fall. This will be a fall parade video. So that means first I'm going to share some older finishes, fall finishes. And for me, fall also is Halloween. It's kind of the same vibe for me. So there will also be some Halloween things you will get to see. So first some older finishes, then also some newer finishes, and my fall whips, of course. And I also have a little bit of stash and haul about fall I want to share with you. So let's start. First, a sip of tea. So grab yourself something warm to drink and something to stitch. Take a deep breath and relax and enjoy. So the first thing I want to share with you is one of my first finishes, a Plum Street pattern, and this is Babushka's Blossoms, and I stitched this a few years ago on a 40 count. What is this? It is a white, an antique white, I believe, and I love this fabric. I haven't seen this fabric since because it's a white but with smudges. So if you want to try something else as a neutral, this is really cool. The colors really pop on this. And this is how she looks. And I framed this myself a few years ago. And oh, this is so cool. You see how the colors pop on this fabric? And I stitched this. This is a 36 count. And yeah, this was so much fun to create. I love the little house on the big pumpkin. So this is my first finish, and this is downstairs now. Babushka's Blossoms, Plum Street, really beautiful. Then the second one I finished. Well, was that last year or the beginning of this year? I'm not sure. Gathering Acorns. And I also framed this myself. I usually first lace my fabric to acid-free foam board, and then I put it in. And this is stitched on a 40 count vintage country mocha with all the called for DMC. But it also asks, I believe, for Weeks Dye Works. I don't have the pattern with me, so I'm not 100% sure. But maybe the colors will look different then, I think. So, Gathering Acorns. Really beautiful. I'm happy with this. This is cute. We all love cute acorns, don't we? Acorns, squirrels. This is a squirrel. Then I have one of the Prairie Schooler. This, I believe, this is also an older one. And this was a lot of stitching. It didn't seem like it at the beginning, but it's a lot of stitching. Also because it has some back stitching. And this is Trick or Treat by the Prairie Schooler. And this, I still love this. Because of all the fun little creatures. Check this out. The pumpkin, the little witch. The moon. What is this? A little mice? A mouse? A little mouse, I believe. Here's a little witch. The owl. Little pumpkins over there. I mean, little ghosts, you know, coming out of the chimney. This is adorable. So, yeah, and what I did is I laced it and framed it, and I just painted it and then sandpapered it a little, so that that gives it the old look, because the frame itself was black. But I thought it was a bit, I don't know, boring. So that's why I chose this. And this is also downstairs. And the next one is a finish I haven't shared with you before. And it has this fall vibe, I think, because of the colors. But it's also really, really special to me because, you know, it's for a family. It's kind of our wedding gift I created. And I changed it a little. And the ones who follow me on Instagram, which is Cindy Love and Stitch, I will put it down there. Yeah, I've seen this before. So I framed this myself. The frame looks a bit tight, but if you look up close, you see it's okay. I don't mind. This is Feast of Friendship. I adjusted the pattern a little bit because I wanted all of our initials on it, our family initials. And this is the result. I love this. I love this. Check this out. What I did, what I changed is I put down the bowl of fruits and the pumpkin. Because in the original pattern, here is Feast of Friendship. I don't have it with me now. But you can look that up because everyone knows this, I think. So in the original, here is Feast of Friendship. And then this goes up. So I left that out and put this down, and then I just put all of our initials on there. So this is the C, Cindy, B of Barry, my husband, the O of Oliver, our youngest son, and this is the A of Amelie, our middle daughter, and P of Paco, our oldest son. And I put in a heart instead of a chimney. In the original one, there's a chimney. But don't you love this? Yeah, I'm really in love with this. And as you can see, it is a bit tight, but it's, I don't know, it's okay. Yeah. Love this frame. And the blue house. Who doesn't want to live in a blue house? We all want to live in a blue house. So, Feast of Friendship. Yeah, really enjoyed stitching this, and I stitched it with all the colourfull gentle arts. Beautiful warm colors, love them, I really love them. And then we go off to a next finish, which is a refinish. I first framed this little boy, girl, whatever it is, this little pillow. It's now a pillow. This is Fox View by Plum Street Samplers, and I saw it in a frame and I was like, no. You need to be a little pillow, because that's when I fall in love with this pattern, when I was with Annemiek of the Handwerk Boutique, and I saw she had made little pillows of this, these small patterns of Plum Street, the rag stack patterns, I believe they are called. And so that's when I fell in love with it. So I thought, no, this needs to be a little pillow. But I don't know how to sew on a sewing machine. So I had to do it by hand. And that's what kept me from doing it, I think. Because, yeah, that takes a lot of focus to create a nice pillow by stitching it by hand, you know. But I did it. And you helped me out a lot because I did not know what fabric to use as a backing fabric. So I asked you on Facebook and Instagram what to use, and that was thank you so much for helping me out and sharing your opinion with me. And yeah, it's fun, you know, to create together. And this is how it turned out. Fox View by Plum Street Samplers. Isn't it adorable? Check out little foxes. This is stitched on a 40 count vintage country mocha, and the back looks like this. And what I did is I stitched it all the way, and then I just made a little cut in the back and put in the, how's that called, the filling. And then just glued this on. This is like thin felt. No, not really felt. Yeah, it's a nice fabric. And then I just sewed on this little heart button. What do you think? I love it. And I would like to, I wish I could create more of these tiny pillows, but maybe I should take some sewing classes and learn how to sew with a machine. I don't know. And then the next one. This is so dear to me. I just finished this last week. This is one of my favorite designs ever. This is Remember Me Pin Keep by Scattered Seed Samplers. Look, I was just totally mesmerized when I saw this. And also by the, Remember Me. It spoke to me because, I don't know, what does it mean to you when you hear the words remember me? To me, it feels like it remembers me of something bigger and greater than me. This really speaks to me. I love it. So I finished this, and I thought again about making a pillow of it, but I was too scared to try because I didn't want to ruin it. So I finished it in another very creative way, if I say so myself. And this is how it looks. What do you think? And what I did, I'll show it up close. I don't know if it's showing, but this was just a plain wood ornament, and I painted it with antique paint, gold antique paint. And that's amazing stuff, you guys. You should really try that. I don't have it here with me, but I will link it in the description box, what I used. This is so cool. And then this is some macrame cord, because I did not have the right pom-poms or trim or whatever. So I thought, well, I found this macrame cord, and I thought that's also possible, of course, to use that as a trim. And I dyed it because the one that I have is a light green, and it didn't fit the pattern. I believed it didn't fit the green in the pattern. So I coffee dyed this cord, and it just turned out perfect. It was a fun process, you know. I always loved it to dye and to stir in the pot and pans, and makes me feel like this little witch. So this is the result. Remember Me. And I used my own colors for this. It doesn't ask for a lot of colors, so that's really doable. I love this. And I really like creating these, creating something fun with these smaller patterns, because I don't know upfront how they're gonna turn out. That's a fun process, you know. This is cool. But I really suggest you should try that antique paint, because you can yeah, paint your own frames with it, or just some plain boards you find here and there. It's really cool. It gives it that older used look, and yeah. It's available in different colors, brown, even silver, I believe, and but this is old gold. Ah, old gold. Really cool. Remember me. Beautiful. So in love with this. So, there were my finishes. And now we're going off to whips. But first, tea. That were not my finishes, that were my fully finishes. Now I'm going to share with you my finishes. The first one, and I started this about 2 or 3 weeks ago, is Autumn Posy by Plum Street Samplers. And I haven't seen this before in Flosstube, but I fell in love with the colors and the funky design. Yeah, to me, it speaks to me because it's kind of funky. And this is what it looks like. And I loved the light blue with the orange and the red and the yellow. Vibrant, warm. Yeah, it's my thing. And I have stitched this on 40 count lichen of tabby cat linen. It's the first time I stitched on tabby cat linen. It's a good linen. I love it. And this is the result. Yay! Let me share it more up close so you can see the colors better. Yeah, this is better. I did change the red in the flower over here because that had to be this color, but I wanted one of the flowers to pop a bit more, so I changed that. And I also changed the blue because the original asked for is this blue, which is so light. Maybe because I also stitched it on a lichen, which is a little bit blue, of course, but I changed it to this, a more bright color. And I also used it in the flower because I wanted the blue to pop a little bit more. But you can, you know, use the colors you want on this and just check out what you like and use that. Oh. So, what am I going to do with this? Can you help me out? Just give me a suggestion, and I don't know. I thought about framing it in a round hoop or in a round frame, but I can also, of course, you know, do it on a round thing. I don't know the word right now, but you know what I mean. Yeah, that's also possible, but I'm not sure yet. And it's okay, I'll see. I'm not in a hurry. Then the next one I have finished is by La-Di-Da, and this is Fracture Flowers, and this is a beautiful design, again with the colors, but yeah, and I did change this a little bit again. Oh, this is so beautiful. And Deb of the Country Stitchers also finished this, and she finished it in another way, so check it out if you want to see the difference, you know. I always think it's fun to see different kind of finishing with the same pattern. It's inspiring to make your own, yeah, to create your own finish. And what I left out on this is this thing and this, because I thought, I don't know, I don't like them. I don't like them. It's just, it seems like flowers that were falling. I don't. So I left them out. And I stitched this on a 32 count. It's a little bit grayish blue linen. It's not a hand dyed, but it's how do you call that? Stamped? No, that's not true. I don't know. It's just not hand dyed, but it has a variation in it. So let me share this with you. It is an unknown fabric. I bought this at a fair last year, but I don't know. It's from Germany, I know that, but this, oh, check out the vibrant reds. Ta-da-da! Isn't this cool? Oh, and I didn't do that. I looked up what it meant, fracture flowers, and where it came from. Oh, so I wanted to prepare a little story about it because it really spoke to me, but I didn't do that. Maybe next time. Sometimes I like to, you know, look at Google what they mean, the patterns I stitch, and at what time someone designed them and where they're from, and you know, a little bit of history. But I forgot to write it down. But isn't this beautiful? So, and I think I will frame this. Yeah. And it has this really like vibrant color. This is for every season. I love it. Fracture Flowers by Ladida. And then, now we're off to whips, because that were all my finishes. And now we're off to whips. My first whip, and I don't like stitching on this. This is my first stitch on 46 count. It's hard. It's hard, you guys, to stitch on 46 count. I don't know why, because 40 count is just really easy to me, but 46, takes me a lot of focus, and it really tires my eyes. Even when I use lighting, and yeah. So I haven't stitched on this for a while, but I do love the pattern. And this is Plum Street Samplers, again, Rest a While. And what I love about this is, of course, the cute little fox and the acorns and the colors and the moon. And yeah, this is fall. This is autumn, totally. But 46 count, that's small. It's really tiny. And this is how it looks at this moment. So I did stitch a little bit on it. Just not that much. And these are tiny stitches. Look at them. I did do the moon. I don't know if I can show that, with some glittery yellow gold floss. That was fun and also difficult on the 46 count. And what is this fabric? This is, I think this is a fiber on a whim. Yeah, but I'm not sure what it is. And this will be really, really cute. So I want to finish it and turn it into a flat fold. I haven't made a flat fold before, and I'm really curious how that will go. So that's what I want to try, because it won't be that big. I just need to work on it a little bit more. So that was Rest a While. Then the next one, well, I'm totally in love with this. This is my first Nora Corbett Pixie Witch Stitch. And this is Xenia. I'm not sure how to call her, but look at her. My first Nora Corbett, yay. Look at her attitude. This is a witch with attitude. Oh. But she's so elegant, and you know, the pink red, it's, yeah, they are pink. But sometimes in pictures and they look a bit more red, but they are really pink. I mean, a witch with attitude in a pink dress. I feel like that sometimes. Yeah. And I am stitching this on such a beautiful fabric. Oh, I'm in love with the color. It's called Reindeer by XQ Designs. It's my first XQ Designs, and it's really nice to stitch on. I really love it. And I hope the color will show, because it's like this purple red brown tone. It's so cool. But I also feel it doesn't photograph or film really nice. So this is where I'm at. Check her out. Xenia. And yesterday I started at her head and her face, and you see the lighting is, yeah, this is way more purple, red, darker in real life, because now it looks like this brownish fabric, and it's more, it's hard to film. But check it out for this pixie. It has this kind of red pinkish undertone and brown. It's such a gorgeous color. Reindeer of XQ Designs. And she photographed it. I saw her on Etsy, and her photo is really, it's a good one. It shows it, the color really well. So check it out if you want to see the true color. But this is so much fun to work on, you guys. Oh, she does such a good job, Nora Corbett, at, you know, it's kind of easy to stitch. It does not have a lot of colors. It's block stitching, so it goes quite fast, and still it looks so amazing. Her designs are gorgeous. And this is my first pixie, and not my last. So, Nora Corbett, Xenia. And this is a 32 count, and this little witch does not ask for a lot of, it doesn't ask for cryneck, and only one bead, Mill Hill bead, so yeah, they're also available. I mean, she also has a lot of designs that ask for a lot of beads and cryneck, but this one is a quite simple one. So if you want to try a little pixie, just try this. It's beautiful. Xenia. So this is a current whip. I'm working on her right now. And then, first a sip of tea. The last fall whip I want to share with you is one that's a bit older, and I would really like to finish her. I don't think it will work out this year, but maybe next year. And this is called Oh My Bird. And I really fell in love with this when I saw this. A lot is going on in this little pattern. You see the little house and the little lady. That's cute. And beneath here there are a few, oh, sorry for the glare, a lot of little tiny butterflies. But what really spoke to me are the blue birds. They really pop out of, it's cool. I love it. Yeah, and I'm stitching this on a 32 count, and I believe it's just a plain cream. And I love the linen, to be honest, to stitch on. It's really, it's just a swigert, but it almost feels like an even weave. It stitches really, stitches up really nicely. And where I'm at this moment is, ta-da! And I'm sharing this for fall because of the colors. And I'm planning on stitching her next week to give her some love and attention. Oh My Bird. Check out the bluebirds. I mean, aren't they cool? And the little hearts. I mean, look at it. That's... Oh My Bird of Teresa Kogut. And this will be also really cool if you want to stitch it on a 40 count. I have not seen this stitched up before by someone on Flosstube. Let me know if you have, or if you know someone who's working on this, because I thought it's with all the small little creatures on this, maybe it's too small to stitch it on a 40 count, but it's totally possible. That's what I believe now, but still I'm really happy with this. Teresa Kogut, I mean, her designs, yeah, they're stunning. Oh My Bird. And I'm stitching this with all the called for DMCs. So that were my whips and my finishes for fall. So now we will go on to haul. Okay, what I have is, oh, this is the linen of Tabby Cat Lichen. Beautiful color. 40 count. And then I have a few patterns I want to share with you. Some of them are whole and some of them are a little bit of stash that I dove into to share with also the autumn and fall vibes, of course. So I hope you will enjoy and like what I share with you. It's just to inspire. I mean, a lot of these patterns you already know, but I always find it fun to see what other people have in their stash. So I thought I will share this with you. The first one is another Nora Corbett, and maybe I'll stitch this lot next year. And this is Gigi. Oh, she is the Blue Witch. Also so beautiful. And she does ask for a little bit more beading, like 5 beads, 5 different kind of mill hill beads, and 1 cray neck. So she will be a bit more of a challenge maybe. But what I don't like about this, you think I'm being silly maybe, but the color green in the broom, I don't like it. So I think I will change that up into maybe, I don't know, a different color, brown or something. I don't like the green. Ooh, ooh. Oh, but I love the pattern. Again, the elegance and yeah, isn't that beautiful? The cat, the black cat, the blues in here. So if I stitch this next year, I will have a blue and a pink witch. That will be cool. Then the next one is it's by a designer. I don't know if, maybe you know this, maybe you don't. It's Lelaine d'Isabelle. It's a French designer, and she creates beautiful natural colored charts. And this is a small, and this is called, what is it called? Oh, I'm not sure I'm going to pronounce this right, so please forgive me if I mess this up. Écureuil d'automne. It's a fall squirrel, but it's so beautiful. And it comes also with the shape of this, so you can finish it into this ornament. It's lovely. I love it. And she also has spring and the other seasons, but this is the fall one. Check it out. Really cute, really cute. Lelaine d'Isabelle. Yeah, and it comes in an envelope, so I love it. And I also bought this at a market last year, at a fair. Then the next one is one of Plum Street that you all know. A lot of you have stitched, and I've been in love with this for such a long time. So I thought, I just want this. This is Friends of the Heart. Oh, I love that, Friends of the Heart. That's so beautiful. And I'm sorry for the glare, but you all know this pattern. So, oh, this is so beautiful. With the deer and the bird and the red flowers in the house. And, you know, you see the little fox over there. And the little squirrel over there. I mean, this breathes autumn, fall, doesn't it? And the flower, I love this flower that just pops out of the pattern, you know? Such a good design. Such a beautiful design. And this is not really small. It's not really big. It's 232 wide and 145 stitches high. But I want to do this just totally with all the asked for threads and the perfect fabric, and this is so amazing. Yeah, Friends of the Heart. Then I have something by a designer I hadn't seen before. She's on Etsy, and it's called My Brave Stitch, and I will share it in the description box. No, that's not the right word. I will share it downstairs. My Brave Stitch. She has a lot of beautiful patterns and that are framed in round hoops and that you can stitch in round hoops. And I really like that. And this is kind of a fall one, so I wanted to share this with you so that you can... Oh, look, isn't this gorgeous? This breathes fall to me. And I love the black crow on her shoulder, and yeah, this is amazing. And the fun thing is about these patterns, if you look at them, at least that's what I thought, well, they don't ask for a lot of colors. But then I was looking at how many DMCs that are needed, and yeah, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. Oh, no, that's okay. I'm sorry, that's okay. But it also has back stitching, and this is 91 stitches wide and 111 stitches high. So this is not big. Maybe I'll start this and finish it in a round hoop. That will be cool. But she has some more patterns, also one for summer. And I saw someone on Instagram stitching that with a hat with a lot of funky colored flowers on it. So beautiful. So check her out on Etsy. Then I have, this is a pattern of last year, I believe, of Liz Matthews. And I haven't started this. Don't know why, because this is amazing. And this is Autumn Cloche from Hello by Liz Matthews. This is so stunning. So beautiful. And I love the combination of this color with this. That was new to me, you know. I love that. It's kind of a red, orange, pinky vibe. And with combined with the gray and the silvery look, yeah, it's really beautiful. Such a nice design. Maybe I'll start this next fall. I don't know. This is beautiful, isn't it? Autumn Cloche by Liz Matthews. Then the next one is also a new one by Twin Peak Primitives. And this is called Fall Cottage. And fall and cottage, it's like the vibe we all want to go for, isn't it? You know, the feeling of getting cozy and warm inside, lighting candles, grabbing a cup of tea, cozying up on the couch under a blanket and just stitch Fall Cottage. Look! That's cool on the dark brown fabric, isn't it? Wow! But you can stitch it on another color if you want, but I love that. That's different. And of course the pattern with the little sheep and the pumpkins. They're funky pumpkins. The bird on the roof, the big bird. This is beautiful. Maybe I will start this. How long is fall? November, and then it's time for Christmas, isn't it? Well, we'll see. And then there is this one, and this is from, what is it called? Serenità di Campagna. Halloween set cushionetti. It means Halloween cushions, small pillows. And this is how they look like. And I like them because they're really tiny. And I'm not afraid to finish these into pillows. Because they're not that big. And they're funny, they're funky. You can, you know, stitch them on different color fabrics if you want. But look at the little ghosts. Isn't that funny? And there's also, well, everyone knows this, but I'm going to share it with you anyway. Animal crackers from Stacey Nash. Ta-da! This is Reynard. Reynard or Reynard? I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but the fox. Look at him. And I have them all. Yeah. But this is fall. Look at him. Isn't that cute? Ah, this is so adorable. Reynard the little fox. Yeah. And then my last piece of haul, which is by Mill Hill. And I love to have some Mill Hill kits, you know, sometimes to, yeah, to stitch on something else. And this is the Antique Keys Trilogy, and this is Autumn Key. And I really love that. They also have spring key and winter key of this collection. You can find them on 1, 2, 3 stitch if you like. And they're stitched on perforated paper, and they come with beads and with threads. And this is the perforated paper. I'm going to stitch it on. And it has a few beads. And that's what I like about these middle kits, you know, the beads. I mean, they make it shiny and funny. Look. This is really cool. So this is my autumn key. Maybe I will start this. I am kitting it up, so I think I will. And I believe that's it. Oh, maybe two more things. And then I'm done, you guys. Which is good because I don't want to make these videos longer than 45 minutes, because I feel when they take longer, it takes more time to upload. I have filmed before and it was around an hour, but it takes forever to upload, it seems. This is Picture This Plus 40 count legacy linen. This is gorgeous. I'm not sure what I'm going to stitch on this. Oh yes, I think I ordered this for Friends of the Heart. Yeah, that will be nice, I think. Yeah. What do you think? I think that will, yeah, maybe that's an option. Yeah, who knows? And I also ordered 40 count Newcastle wheat, my fiber on a whim. And I ordered this because I just love the color. I had seen it before and I was like, oh, I love that color. But I'm not sure what I'm going to stitch on it. But I just check out this color. It's really warm, brownish. You see the difference? This is more of a colder and this is really warm. Wheat. 40 count wheat, fiber on a wing. So that was everything I wanted to share. So what I'm gonna do now is a little bit of a personal update. If you don't want to join me for that, that's okay. Just go and do, you know, what you want to do. But I'm going to share something about our life here with our family in Vleuten, Utrecht. And we're doing really well. We had some full weeks with planning our wedding and organizing it. That's a part-time job, you guys. Oh my God. But we did it, and we, yeah, it was such a gorgeous day. The weather was nice. We felt totally husband and wife, and yeah, it was so powerful. I did not think of that before I got married, you know, that it was so powerful to really speak up for each other in front of all your loved ones and share why you want to be together in this life, and what it means to be loved for each other. That was so cool to do that. That, yeah, felt so powerful and so loving and so amazing and magical. And yeah, it was such a great day. We had so much joy and pleasure. And we also what we did is that we went in a circle with the women who were there, and a circle with the men who were there, to empower, I guess. Is that the right word? I don't like that word, empower. But I will use it for the sake of the conversation, to empower my husband in his being a man, what that meant for him, and to me for being a woman, what that meant for me. So that before we got at the ceremony, we felt, you know, totally confident in our, yeah, being who we are, I guess. That was gorgeous. A little bit of a circle with women together and a little bit of a circle with men together before the ceremony started. So it was a great day. I will share some pictures with you so that you can enjoy with me. I hope you like that. And now, well, regular life is here again, you know, daily life, which I love. I love daily life, and I'm planning on going out into nature a lot. I'm really enjoying the fall vibe, the fall colors all the smells, you know, when I'm in the park or in the forest, or, oh, I love that. It's just so refreshing, and I always feel like fall revitalizes me or something. Yeah, after summer and all the action-oriented things, that's what summer feels like to me. Fall is always this like, yeah, I just love it. And it also means having more, spending more time inside and being able to create more. So being able to stitch more. And that's what I really love. So I will share some pictures here. I hope you enjoyed my video again, even if it has been a long time. I hope I will be back for some more updates soon. And thank you for sticking around. Don't forget to subscribe or like and share my video if you want, you know, other stitchers to find me and share, yeah, create beauty together. Have a great weekend. Have a great fall vacation. In Holland we have fall vacation coming up, so enjoy and see you next time. Big hug. Bye.